Hello, folks. Hi, everybody. Well, this is Miguel from the Embargo Man channel. This is just a video response to iJustine's health update, right? So when I saw your video and what I have seen that so many everybody have send you questions and stuff. You know that I just wanted to say that I wanted to ask you for go to America's Got Talent and stuff. I mean, it saddens me a little bit because you never read that tweet that I did. I just always wanted to go to America's Got Talent and all that stuff. Yes, I understand because I saw the video, said thank you for the prayers. I know, but it saddens a bit me a bit because I have started a GoFundMe page. People didn't just pay attention to it, but hey, this is more of an understanding to you. I noticed that I have read your book like for the second time in a row, and what I have seen lately is the people who have that are in the situations like that, especially Darman, most likely Darman, because there's these video creators that show the situation videos, or people got into the situations and they want to get, and how they get famous or how they deal with things like that. Yes, I wanted to do this character. This is one of the Darman projects I want to do. I just want to do some character, and yeah, based on your book, but I want to do some character, Justine's, Eric. Plus, one thing I would say, yeah, even though that I knew about the blood clot situation, I seen in your videos. It's the same brain thing. I mean, what have happened is, I mean, you're gonna be in blood thinners and all that stuff. Yes, of course. I mean, this is very harsh subject. This is a very delicate subject about blood thinners and people like. I'm just gonna tell you, back in the day, back then, right? So I could tell you something. Is this right? I have made a video of mystery person to dance with me. I was referring to you, the town and everything like that, the baseball and pirates and stuff. This is all like I have to set it up to a calling, right? But I knew something about people with blood clots, or people having babies with a blood clot and stuff. But then I'm talking about one thing in particular, because out of all these things that you have talked to on YouTube, besides reviewing gadgets and other stuff, it is about is it about that I saw a video about cryptocurrency and NFTs, right? So what is an NFT, right? I have noticed that I have done a video about the Porky Pig watch face for the Apple Watch, because I bet you like pigs, and yeah, Porky Pig comes into mind, and Looney Tunes. I mean, the first Looney Tune character to be in an Apple Watch would be Porky Pig, right? So I don't know if I could do this on NFT. I was doing Sharpie art. Yes, I was doing Sharpie art, and then I have done Sharpie art, right? But I don't know what it is with the NFT. But most likely, I just keep it in second thoughts about it, because I think you doing some NFT. I was listening to in Twitter or these NFT things, and then there's people that could, could scam other people with that, and that's how things work. There were like NFTs about baseball about basketball players, or they turn into NBA playlists on NFTs and artwork on NFTs, and even there was a Dutch singer that I think that she's pretty, but she does music videos. She have done NFTs with her pictures. I mean, everybody's against the NFT things, but there are basically some scams. And I mean that I notice about it. Then they have some, for example, they want to put NFT of a soccer player that is coming from an African country, and they want to charge you $100 million. $100 million for an NFT, right? So nobody could be out of reach. The person wants to make $100 million out of NFTs, right? So that is one thing, and that's what I see some videos about it, right? So that and all of suddenly about NFTs is that I have to give it a second thought. I want to authenticate stuff, but yes, I have to give it a second thought of things before I just go, right out of the bat, just go and do NFT of some of my work, right? The Porky Pig Apple Watch face. I don't know if that would be an NFT, but I have to just think about an NFT. But yes, you could help me about this. I know I could listen. And then what it is about is that then talking about health costs, health things, right? So put it this way, right? And Justine, I noticed that back then, when my mom was little, they didn't have all these technologies that we have right now, that that you can't detect, that you can't detect a disease. I mean, we had, I mean, there's X-rays and stuff, but they didn't have like to say, for example, when somebody has a baby, they don't have ultrasound or anything. Like, they didn't have, not even to detect a blood clot, right? So what have happened back then with the blood clot, I'm wearing the Mickey Mouse watch, but back then with the blood clot, right? The blood clot would be like you have an arm. I saw you, and then look, I have saying that I still believe in God, right? That says that, I just put the prayers on you, and still prayers on you, all right? So all of this suddenly, that back then, without even ultrasound detection or disease detection about a blood clot, talking about a grandmother that I should supposed to know died of a heart attack, and all it is all involved with a blood clot that has never been detected back then, because back in the 1950s they didn't have this type of technology. You right there are so lucky that you are still alive, even though you gotta be supportive of blood thinners. And that's like saying, look, other than that, I just want you to have stay healthy, and no need for that stuff. There's so many things that you have to be planning. I know you do jujitsu, I know you do lightsaber work, but dancing, that was something that I was planning to say. The GoFundMe app is that I used to tango dancing lessons, even those from Argentina, but I went to Colombia for that. But this teacher Alvaro has teach me. There's a video with me in Embargo Man, and you know who I am, and you check out what it is. I was dancing with somebody, and that person was Viviana Rivera. I was thinking this person would be Justine, Justine Zarek, that I'm practicing this type of dance and getting prepared for America's Got Talent. And yet, then I was just saying, look, this is something that I want to do and appear myself on TV. I mean, you were on TV before. I mean, you were in The Price is Right. You were in... I mean, you even were in the TV show Criminal Minds and Law and Order. Yeah, I mean, you have done stuff like that. I just couldn't imagine that. I mean, your book should be translated in Spanish, so people in every other languages, not just Spanish, German, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, whatever, you know. But yes, but in the addition is with the extra stuff, how you met Lizzie Velasquez, a woman with a rare disease and stuff. Yeah, how you are saying that to be kind to one another and to be cool with each other. I mean, you are a cool person, but all of this that you have been through, I mean, just saying, God has put you in this earth. You might taking care of your dog, Maddie. That reminds me of Gypsy, but the dog that I have with my mom she is like around 16 years old. Maddie is still have a long way to live, right? So that's cool. That's cool and of everything. Even though I wouldn't have been there in your case, but I was there in spirit. I wasn't there physically, but say, oh look, I was just saying in prayers to get well, and I'm still want you to get well. Not enough with these thinners, blood thinners. Stepdad takes warfarin because it's a blood thinner because of his heart condition, artificial valve, right? So this is different than what about you, because I think people who take medication like that, wouldn't have bear a child. And then I would love to see you be a mother, of course, and then I want to just do something in life. I'm doing YouTube. I was struggling doing that. You have been very successful. You are blessed. You have been facing a bunch of jerks in your life. I mean, even some, talking about the character that I want to play in Darman, it is just this type of jerk. And then I see in your old videos that your friend Des throwing an apple in your head, stylus and whatever and whatnot. And yet, I don't know, even some music video. I think you could sing if you want to try. You have to try new things. It's like always like that. You want to try new things. You want to try NFT. You want to try some karate. You want to try some what else you gonna try, Justine? Lightsaber. Of course. What about dancing? I seen you dancing by yourself on Apple stores. That was awesome. what about dancing tango or dancing salsa, or you could try that. I'm out for it. This is the only thing I was doing is that YouTube video of supporting my GoFundMe for America's Got Talent. I didn't mention you by name. I mentioned you by secret and the X3 because I read your book and I notice about your life. I know you better. And this is why I would say that this type of health hazards that you explaining to how to be healthy, and you do take care of yourself. Thank God you don't smoke. Of course you don't smoke. That's good of you. You have tried a bunch of activities and walking and jogging and whatever. Who knows? You're very active, and plus you're attractive. Then for the moment in time, there's whatever I would feel. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm alone, and just looking for a soulmate for me is kind of harsh. It's kind of difficult, right? So this is what I want. I wanted to do this video explaining, of all things, why I want to go to America's Got Talent. Why did I I tweet that why I wanted to go to America's Got Talent and you be able to join. The reason why, because besides going on The Price is Right and seeing you on TV saying you say something for $1 and you win certain items, it's kind of that away from deal. But going on America's Got Talent is just something that I don't want to do, even though I wanted to see you if you could join. I'm just saying the why do I have it. I have my GoFundMe app. You need to, or you could support me, and you have the right idea what you're gonna do on AGT. And this is my offering. This is not what it is. I want to do this because I knew that I think I wanted to search for somebody, and I wanted to learn this type of dance, even though I already know salsa or a bit of merengue or something like that, but I want to learn this type of dance. But you on the TV again, that's the thing that I mentioned. That's why I mentioned you. But other than that, that people that back then that you could remind me is that my mom's mom died from a blood clot. They haven't detected back then. We didn't have the technology. I mean, at my mom's time when she was little, they didn't have the technology to detect a blood clot. But we are blessed nowadays that we got this technology to detect a blood clot. Okay, there's a blood clot in the arm, like you have in the arm. There's a blood clot in the in somewhere in the body. Yeah, I mean, this all of the detection that we have, the technology we have right now, is to detect disease, to say what we could do to stay healthy, and to be very health cautious, and to live a long life. Like now there's the oldest living person is a French nun, 118 years old, and whatever you could do is stay healthy, go check in the doctor, and I wish you the best of your health. I am glad, and yet I noticed there's been it's been a bit of how I feel on and off, on and off. First, it was this Dutch chick. I knew it because I was planning to sing in America's Got Talent, and she sings awesome. But now it's like I have to decide. I watch YouTube videos of any subject, infidelity, about NFTs, about cryptocurrency, and now about health, about what a blood clot could be. I mean, all of a suddenly there's people that a blood clot, that I even know Spanish, that a blood clot could have somebody with extreme sweating, right? Extreme sweating could be a case of a blood clot, right? So after all, that you are healthy now, I guess that even the audience that are watching, hey people, this is it. I guess that you will do a lot more things. Like, you just don't listen to this jerk that I notice it, that's the character that I wanted to play. You know, this is just a Darman project. I want to go to the Darman studios and do this kind of project. I mean, this is like this guy that says you're worthless and you're whatever mean names that I knew to this character that I think of playing. This is just acting. You know what it is, and I see what it is for people getting, I mean, treated like trash. I mean, getting down, feeling like crunchy, or whatever the thing what it is that I wanted to do this Darman project. But I think if health is your concerning, please go see a doctor if you can. I hope you are okay. I hope you're not getting involved with these blood thinners, like probably warfarin or something like that. You know, I'm just saying that through your health and whatever, I'm glad you are okay. I want to wish you the best of all. And I would say that in my situation, talk about a grandpa that I didn't know, my maternal grandfather, who he passed away before I was born. And my maternal grandmother, that she passed away at the age of 26 without even detecting, without having technology on that time, out of a blood clot. That is kind of scary that nowadays we have all this technology to see what kind of disease we have. Besides, I have the 3 shots of the COVID-19 vaccine, and I have never got sick from that disease. Thank God I am not sick, and I tested negative for like 5 times. Yeah. That's the reason that I say that may God bless you, that you have good health, that I hope that you be ready for all this. I mean, learn things about, let's see these America's Got Talent videos. You see the got talent shows you have from the people Dance Tango who won. I mean, Spain Got Talent or Romania Got Talent. But for me on America's Got Talent, even you would need to get to America's Got Talent. But after all, just chill out a little bit. Dancing is an activity, but chill out a little bit for now. Don't be so harsh. Walk an hour. Yeah, walk an hour in the park. Go with your sister Jen. And then after that, when you recuperate, when you are a very healthy, active, do all these activities, not just weightlifting or lightsabers or karate and yeah, jujitsu that you do, right? Jujitsu, and then you could go take dancing lessons. I know it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be some other dude, or you could tell Steve to go and practice tango dancing lessons, but you could also put some money into it to my GoFundMe. I put the GoFundMe app right there in this video. So Justine is Eric. iJustine. Please take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Stay strong. I know you could do it. You have handled all these hurdles. You are going strong. You will going to be healthy, strong, and you don't, and probably sooner or later you don't need these medications. That you are going to be healthy. You might have a family one day, and that's what you need to be. So stay strong. And I would say to everybody else, hit the bell button, subscribe to my YouTube channel on Embargo Man. And I'm just gonna end it, even though I know I'm gonna end it in Looney Tunes for saying Looney Tunes to one of the most beautiful YouTubers around, who have struggled with so many stuff in the hospital bed during the blood clot for almost a week. And I have to say, out of now my second favorite Looney Tune characters, in his words, I'm going to say just in his words, I don't know if you like Porky, Justine. In his words, I would say, that's all, folks, and see you on the next video. Goodbye.